breakup. Now every day I wake up, somebody got a problem with.
Yo guys, Joe Sexton here, Fat Loss MasterChef. We're back, and again, as usual, we're making something that tastes amazing, that's perfect for losing weight, and we're going to throw a mini home workout you can do whilst it's cooking that's going to speed up that fat loss. So today we're making stuffed courgettes. We're stuffing them with lean mince, onion, peppers, garlic. We're going to throw some tomato puree in, and we're going to put some goat's cheese on top. So simple, so easy to make. As always, if you can't make this, if you follow the recipe and can't make it, guys, you should just quit cooking it all together and just cut your losses and just think, I'm going to be fat for life, I'm going to be unhealthy for life. Because if you can't cook it, honestly, no one can help you cook this. It's that easy. So what we're going to need courgettes, we're going to need an onion, we're going to need peppers, we're going to need garlic, tomato puree, salt, pepper and goat's cheese. I'm going to throw all the ingredients at the end of this video, so watch until the end to find out. Now it's time. What we're going to do is we're going to hollow the courgettes out. We're going to bake them in the oven for 20 minutes. Then what we're going to do is we're going to, whilst that's in the oven, we're going to fry the mince off, throw the onions, throw the peppers, throw the garlic, tomato puree, salt and pepper in. Once that's all browned off, once all that's cooked, we're going to bring the courgettes out of the oven, stuff the courgettes with them, and we're going to throw some goat's cheese on top and throw them back in for another 15 to 20 minutes. Whilst they're in, we're going to do a mini home workout, which again is going to speed up that fat loss, get us super fit, up that metabolic rate, and it's that metabolic rate that's going to be melting body fat for a couple of days after that. So remember, the harder we work during that workout as well, the more body fat that we're going to burn. Guys, it's time to get in shape and it's time to cook some awesome tasting food. Right, so it's time to hollow the courgettes out. Literally, I've done most of them so far. And all you do is get a spoon, you chop them in half, you get a spoon and hollow the flesh out. So there's a little bit left in this, so literally all you do is take a spoon, run it through the middle, and you should be left with flesh on the spoon. We're going to keep this in a bowl, because we're going to chop a little bit up of the flesh and throw that in the mince mixture as well. So literally it takes 2 seconds to hollow one of these out. And that's it. So I've got 3 courgettes, halved and hollowed out. I'm going to throw some tin foil on top, and I'm going to throw them at gas mark 5 to 20 minutes. Once they're in, I'm going to show you how to do the mince mixture, and then it's nearly time to eat. So the courgettes are in the oven, and it's time to make the filling. So what we're going to use about 400 grams of lean mince. We're going to use a small onion, a small green pepper, 2 cloves of garlic chopped. We're going to use and a little bit of the flesh from the courgettes as well. So it's time to throw the mince in the pan. What I've done is melted some coconut oil down. Remember guys, coconut oil is perfect for cooking. It's got a much higher burning point than olive oil, and it makes the food taste good as well. So I've got about 400 grams of mince, and I'm just going to throw that in the pan. This is going to serve around about 2 or 3 people, depending on how big your appetite is. So what I'm going to do is brown that mince off. It should take about 5 minutes over medium heat. Once it's browned off, we're going to throw the onions. We're going to throw small chopped onions, small chopped green pepper, a little bit of garlic and some of the flesh in. And again, we're going to cook for another 5 minutes. So I'll see you soon. I'll show you what that looks like when it's cooked. And then it'll be nearly time to stuff the courgette. And then it's time to get started on workout. Right, so as you can see, the mince is browned off. Now it's time to throw in the filling. So what we're going to do first off, we're going to turn the heat down a little bit. And then we're going to throw the green peppers, the onions and the garlic in. Like I said, there's 1 small green pepper, 1 small onion, 2 bulbs of garlic. We're going to throw a little bit of the filling of the courgettes in. All I'm going to do is take a little bit out. I'm going to get a sharp knife and I'm going to chop it down. So guys, it's nice and easy. So we're going to be cooking this for another 5 minutes. So once that's chopped down, we're going to throw that in, and then we're going to mix it up. So now that cooks and browns off for the next 5 minutes. We throw a little bit of salt and pepper in, and one more thing we're going to throw in is a little bit of tomato puree. It's going to give it an awesome taste. So we're going to throw a little bit in. Again, turn the heat up a tiny little bit. And mix it all around. So for the next 5 minutes, these are going to brown off. You find that the onions are brown off, the smell will be amazing, and by that time, courgettes will be ready to get stuffed. So I'll see you when it's cooked. Right, so the courgettes out of the oven, the mince, the onions, the peppers, the garlic, tomato puree is all browned off. So now it's just time to fill them. Literally, I just want you to grab the same spoon that we used to hollow out the courgette. Get your mince and just fill the courgettes up, pressing them down. So every single one will press them down, press the filling in, so we can get as much filling as possible into the courgette. So once we do that, we're going to do that with all the courgettes. Once they're all full with the mince, then we're going to throw some chopped goat cheese on top. Remember, we use goat cheese because it's a lot better quality than normal cheese. So body handles it a lot better. So once all the courgettes are filled up, we're going to throw a layer of goat cheese, like thinly sliced goat cheese on top. We're going to turn the oven up to gas mark 6, and we're going to throw in for about 15 minutes until the cheese is brown on top, and then it's ready to eat. So whilst that's in, we're going to do a home workout. Right, so I stuffed the courgettes with the filling, threw some goat cheese on top, and threw it in gas mark 6 or 7 for around about 15 minutes until the cheese is melted. I found I did actually have some filling left, so I'm just going to throw that on the side of the plate for some extra filling because it tastes amazing. So whilst that's in the oven, we're going to do a quick workout. This one's tough. We're going to throw 8 minutes on the clock, and we're going to work until there's no time left. 3 exercises we're going to do. We're going to go for a squat. So feet are going to be hip width apart. We're going to go drop hips and bum down and come up. Then heels shouldn't ever leave the floor. If it does, it just means that we're squatting through our knees and not through our hips. So we're dropping the hips and bum as far back as we can and back up. As always, guys, never do this in the kitchen. It's probably one of the most dangerous places you can work out, especially how there's knives all over the place and over on. Fall over, your head flies in the oven, your headset's alight, and I guarantee that's not the result you want through exercise. So we're going to go 10 squats. So again, hips and bum down and come up. Once you do 10 squats, we're going to go 20 high knees. So on the spot, drive the knees hard. So we're going to go 20 reps all together. So I want you to count it pretty fast paced. After you've done 20 reps of that, we're going to drop down and do 10 press ups. Doesn't matter if you do them from your knees or your feet. I want you to try to do as many from your feet. Chances are your face plant. And then we'll just go down on our knees. So we're going to go 10 squats, 20 high knees, 10 press ups. Doesn't matter from your knees or your feet. And then we're just going to keep going back to that. So then we're going 10 squats, 20 high knees, 10 press ups. So you're doing that for 8 minutes. It's 8 minutes of hell, this one. It's going to be nasty. But I guarantee if we work hard enough, legs will feel like jelly, heart rate's going to be through the roof. I guarantee, guys, that in 8 minutes you're going to be burning more body fat than you would in an hour-and-a-half gym session. Because you're going to keep burning body fat after that. So 10 squats, 20 high knees, 10 press ups. We'll keep repeating that for 8 minutes. I want you doing as many rounds as you can. Let us know how it goes. So once you've done that, it should be time to eat. We're hungry, guys. Let's melt some body fat. Right, guys, as you can see, we've taken out the oven. The cheese on top was all brown. We've served it with some spinach, rocket and watercress as usual. They're my favourite greens. They're stacked full of antioxidants and nutrients that make us feel awesome. So there it is, guys, stuffed courgettes. So it's stuffed with mince, pepper, onion, garlic, tomato puree with some goat cheese on top. Served with some salad. Enjoy!